Bryson here. We've made it to Bryson City on the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad. We're going to take a little excursion about, I think it's about a 4-hour rail, 4.5 hour lunch excursion, and hopefully it's going to be a good time. So let's go and find out what that's all about. Here in the park adjacent to the depot is old number 1702. This engine dates from 1942 and was built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Pennsylvania. Originally fired with coal, during her career she was refitted to burn oil. Nowadays she works here on the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad, just not today. Today she rests here on this functioning turntable, which has been constructed in the park. Park bench. Some of the most unusual park benches I have ever seen. This looks like a yard engine of some sort, but a closer look leads me to believe it's just a non-functioning prop. This looks like the direction we need to go. We're over at the town's rail depot, and this looks to be our train, being pulled by one of their diesel engines today, which is okay by me. The train is longer than I had expected. It looks like it includes a couple of generator cars. Passengers are queuing up, and it looks like boarding is about to begin. Once aboard, we make our way aft through the Nantahala car, which is open on the sides. Go into the next car back, which is the Harper car, and our home for the next 4 hours. The Harper is an air-conditioned first-class accommodation for adults 21 and older. 21 and older because there just might be some cocktails served in this car. We are about to pull out of the station. Here comes the first milepost on today's journey, number 64. Shortly after leaving the station, we crossed the Tuckasegee River, a Cherokee word thought to mean turtle place. One thing about the South is there is never any shortage of kudzu, which seems to line the rail line in this region.
Is everybody looking out this side?
Yes.
This is not the property. When I point out something very exciting, everybody goes, ooh. Ah.
This is the Alarka Creek branch of Lake Fontana. We're crossing a trestle which carries the track 800 feet across the Little Tennessee River. Stretching off to the right is the mouth of the Nantahala River, which is emptying here into the Little Tennessee River, which can be seen straight across the valley. The Little Tennessee River flows left towards the Fontana Dam. Eventually, all of this water flows down into the Mississippi River and eventually into the Gulf of Mexico. Here's a nice look up the Nantahala River, which is more of a lake here because of the Fontana Dam. The train has climbed above the lake level, and we are approaching the Nantahala Outdoor Center, commonly called the NOC. Here, the Nantahala has transitioned from lake back into river. It's become a favorite kayaking and rafting course from the put-in site, some 8 miles upstream, down to the NOC. Here's the suspension bridge that's 7 miles from the put-in. I mentioned earlier that there may be some cocktails served in this car. Our host has broken out some genuine moonshine for the group.
Ready? It's gonna be the strongest shot in the entire jar. I apologize.
No need.
See that? Peaches are getting caught. Here we go. Oh, we're just gonna keep.
Turns out it was better than I could have imagined.
Right. Oh, there you go.
The train is heading back down the mountain and has stopped at the NOC. We are given an hour to enjoy the cooler mountain air and do a bit of exploring. This is the end of the 8-mile downstream course that hundreds of rafters and kayakers enjoy each day over the summer season. It's a sort of oasis up here in the mountains, especially after spending 4 hours working your way down the river. This is where the rafts and kayakers are plucked from the river at the end of their 8-mile journey. You wouldn't know it by just looking at it, but that water is icy cold. By 3:30, we are back aboard the train heading to Bryson City. On this final leg of today's excursion, we are served dessert. This was an absolutely fantastic way to spend an afternoon. It was informative, comfortable, and a very fun excursion. Remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thanks for coming along.